Cube. Damn, France is gonna lose. Ugh, rough. Rough. Now, been a pretty good seal deck. Not as good as yesterday though, but interesting. I have really good red cards. I have 2 possibility technician, which is like kind of nuts. 30 seconds, 8 points. And they were just didn't shoot well, didn't do much well. Do white reds. Card quality is pretty good with white reds. I'm left walking in blue though. And I still have some removal. Damn. Brittle. He just didn't make a shoot. Ah, rough. Oh well. Hey everyone. Artifact spells. I have some, not a ton. It's when you cast them too, it doesn't trigger up the... So blue would really be mostly for weft walking, which is kind of an obscene cards. But the rest of my blue cards is like pretty underwhelming. My green's got like pretty much nothing. 2-edge rover is nice. And I have a lumbering bridge hiding somewhere. The blue-green land. The whites. 2 radiant strikes. White has a lot of removal. Banishing Light's really good. Kind of nice aggressive deck. Probably was like 2 technicians. I don't want like the expensive blue cards. I watched any of TI a little bit. I didn't watch much at all this morning though. Medium cards. Or yeah, I mean I'm a little busy and also just don't care as much anymore. White has a lot of removal. Black's pretty good, but could maybe try and splash. I do have a command bridge. I don't think that card's good enough to splash though. It's good, but Black has a power level, it just doesn't have the depth. 9 cards. I mean, I could play some Comet Crawlers and stuff. How much time do I have left? 10 minutes. And I'm assuming red's just mandatory. Red has everything. Comet Crawler's really bad in my deck. And then Voidborn's pretty bad. That card's pretty medium. I don't really have a ton of fodder for Oblivion. I have the Land Seekers. The curves all along here. I think I like the white the best, but I'm not sure. Yeah, white's pretty good, just like lacking some bombs, but honor don't really have to play that card. I know the Crusher and the Skip don't have the best stats. And maybe Radiant Strike's not the best. Like, probably if I'm white, these are the must plays. Skiff is good. Yes, Skip stats are not great, but I think it's good too. It's probably better in Seal too. Discards, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I have some good ones to bring back. Yeah, I'm all worried I'm gonna get decked. Some of these matchups. If I play against another super grindy deck. Let's sort by rarity again. Let's sort by color. I'm assuming the pilots are good to not flood. I can tempo people out. I have card advantage for the late game. I have pretty good card quality. I guess you don't need Radiant Strike, right? I'm an aggressive deck and I have 3 Banishing Knights. I think the Savior is probably just bad. Kind of slow cards. Sweeper, maybe? With 2 pilots. Gives me a way to tap my pilots. About a decent aggressive card. I'm pretty good at turning it on too as the Technicians. Maybe Honor is good as a pilot. Also, can I just play 16? Technician finds me lands. Pilot finds me lands. Do I have ways to loot lands away? I have ways to filter, but I don't have ways to get rid of my extra lands. I have 1 MOCS site. Honor combos was Trooper. Yeah, I think I want proactive cards. I don't want to play Radiant Strike in my main deck. I want every cards to be able to be played in an aggressive way, and that card's just awkward if they're on the back foot. So I'm not gonna main Radiant Strike. I mean, that card's kind of nice with Technician. It's a lot of damage. The pump spell's not the worst. Pump spells get a bad rep, but let's see. Let's see what 17 land says on this pump spells. Hates it. Hates the full bore. Seems good, but I just said, it goes against what I said. I want my cards to be able to play both ways. I mean, I want them to be able to play an aggressive way, but also all my cards are just fine if I'm... Thing is, people don't play around these tricks much either, which is nice. Doesn't give it trample though. I mean, I guess if it gave it trample on the plus on the regular side, it would be just nuts. I could just play flight deck. I mean, underwhelming sweeper. Let's see what's sweeper 55 coordinator terrible debris. Yeah, I mean it's just sweeper. And then I want even white and reds. Feel like I can get away with 16 lands. Assuming Chrome Companion's also bad, right? Especially in white reds. Maybe I will play my first Radiant Strike. Maybe I'll just play Savior. Savior has awful stats. Yeah, I'm like one card short. What about Rig of War? Rig of War. Oh, that's trail too deep, I meant. Yeah, literally every last card, every last choice is just not low. Maybe I should just play a land. It's land or coordinator. Okay, let's add basics. I could play an extra. I don't have double red or double white, really. I guess I'm more likely to play double white with honor. Honor plus another spell. But I'm more likely to do double red with possibility technician. I'd probably play an extra red. You think an extra land's better? Yeah, I think I agree. I guess I have Scrapper in the late game. I have Scrapper. I have a MOCS site. I do have a lot of Surveil. I mean, obviously it's not yesterday's deck. I ended up 8-2, by the way. I didn't lose too many games for the last, 4 rounds I played off stream. I won them all. Came in 17th, just classic breakers. Yeah. It is really powerful. I mean, 2 technician. That card's like, I know it's a great card. I think it might be top 10 now. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, literally 10's best rare and F2 of them. I like my chances. Well, I like my chances. No, because you literally have to go like 9-1, but I have a fighting chance if things go my way. I think you just have to keep. My deck plays both ways. Unlikely I get ran over. This hand just needs like kind of a lane seeker, a technician. Salut de Mest. Hello everyone. Pilot. Up to a good start. Not a removal spell. It would be nice to draw a creature. Any creature. Slow start against the slow deck. Oh, there we go. Lands. Pilots. Man, I needed a pilot on turn 2 and then this thing into land. The thing that's nice is I can just play it next turn, and even if it dies, I have one more and have the 2 land seekers. So we'll get value. That's obviously not good for me that they're off to like just super solid starts. All set up. Okay. A little value. It's going to be a good test to see if I have a chance this game. See if my deck can win a longish game against full value. Oof. That card is dangerous. It should not stay into play. Let's get rid of it. Let's play the pilot. Let's offer a little tradesies. You wouldn't offer trade with Skiff in hand? Huh? What am I missing? I've played both the cards. Seems pretty ideal. Minor detail, missed the Skiff. Okay. There. Makes more sense. Let's surveil a land away and draw a spell. There we go. Alright, it's gonna be a little disheartening if I lose this game after getting a full value from my first Kavu, getting it back with Skiff. I really do like free banishing light's a big deal. It means I can I have a very little air in my deck, which is I think which gives me hope in these kind of matchups. I have a lot of card advantage and very little air. Every card in my deck is like pretty reasonable. I don't have like 20 mana sources. They have to be on Godmod 7 mana. I mean, you don't know. You can't assume Godmod just because they're green, but this is like a very common build in Sealed to go green 5. If you have like once you have two-way fair in a command bridge, it could be anything. It could literally be like they have a few cards in each color. They could have a Godmod. They could have the Artifact Scroll. They could have the 1/3 that draws a card. All right, 7 mana. 1 plus 3. I don't necessarily have to kill the Colossus. And this is artifact or land, not actual creature. I need to remember that. So let's play this. Let's see what we have on top. Oh, that guy's a Kabu too. Sure. 3/4 mana. Um, I think I should go ahead and kill the Colossus, most likely. Try and keep the board clear. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I should have played Honor on my Technician before playing Cut Propulsion in case you have like diplomatic relation or something. Well, yeah, this is a poorly sequenced. I mean, at least they didn't go through the skiff. That's like a small win. Hmm. Still in a decent spot. I have the skiff killing them. If they go after it, I can scrap her. Obviously, it was really tempting. I'll let you know I have a 2-drop on top. I was willing to gamble. Plus, they had the lander, so it's not unreasonable that they're just keeping mana up. All right, what's your plan for... I mean, even if you don't have a removal for skiff, you kind of have to kill my Technician there. Oh, or another Kavu. I forgot that my next Kavu is going to trigger the Technician. Oh, that was an awful gamble. Read the card, explains the cards. Oh, that was really, really bad. Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah. Not sure what I was supposed to do with that honor, but that was not it. That was almost definitely not it. It was really tempting, though.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst play ever. They still have to have it, but yeah. 3 cards in hand, 7 mana, go. Let's see what they say. I don't remember if I'm playing another. I didn't play the debris, right? They gave me 2 lander when I have Scrapper, which means they don't have much. I guess I'm gonna play it a little slow. Or not. Seems worth it. I'm not investing too many resources here. A little extra pressure. It is nice the Scrapper Harrier combo. You could have like Radiant Strike. That's a card that I like to splash in these decks. We know they don't have a sweeper. They would have not given me the landers if they had a sweeper. And they don't have the don't draw free. They would have played it first. No. They want the extra surveil. Seems loose. I mean, sure, you fin the deck first, but that's not worth an extra surveil. Also, there's not a ton of sweepers in these colors. The blue likes sweepers, double black to splash. Kind of feels like I have them in a nice little squeeze.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition?" You, my friend, must not know Yellow Hat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
The worst stats. Gunship's one of the best rares, not at his best here though. Hey, why didn't they kill my 1-1? Could have killed my 1-1 or my 2-1. It was a bad set of gunship, but they turned it into a sad gunship. Lemon lemonades. One mana up. I should have targeted the other one first. Value. That was nice. That was a slow start too, and see, they never attacked. They never attacked. I wasn't light on removal. I think we're good. Okay. Pilot into Banishing Light's kind of a nice start. Should mean I don't flood. Yeah, Seesaw. Not as good as yesterday. I think it's really hard to be as good as Blue-Black was. Rupture with Walking. No bad cards, all good cards, but really different, but really cool. And 2 Technicians, top 10 cards. Anyone else trying their luck in the MOCS or trying their luck in the Arena Direct? I think School Days was his standard play. Is that the 5 mana? So what does it do? 5 mana draw free? No. 5 mana counter target spell, draw a card, or draw 2? Draw free? What's the second mode? Or is it something completely different? Alright, I think I'm okay just using a Banishing Light. I just don't have a choice. I'm going to take too much damage. Can't really afford to draw too many more lands. Not the most exciting. Assuming I should still keep at this point in the game. Draw free or dismiss for 5 mana. So it has to be better than 3 steps ahead. I mean, that card can't be better than 3 steps ahead, right? There's almost no way. As yesterday, I went 8-2, 17th. Breaker were bad. I think there was like one or two 8-2 players that made a couple 8-2 that made it. Deck was really good. I think the deck's a little worse today, but alright, let's play this before showing them my other cards so they have the least info possible. I got my 2 losses kind of early though. I think round 2 and round 6. 1 technician to the bottom, but it's kind of 4 bricks. So it could be worse. Bonjour, Adam. Yeah, I don't think school day is good enough for standard. You're on your 14th direct run. What's the count so far? 4 boxes. That sounds plus CV. 2 boxes, a box every free run. Could play a split. Well, there's also River Regent, right? That's great. Consolidate Star Charts is great. Yeah, it's just not good enough. There's almost no way the card is gonna see play. The other options are just much better. Okay. Nice little curve. Let's push some damage. You don't think it's bad? We've played worse. I mean, I gave you my answer. You can keep. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm just telling you, like, 5 mana is just so much. And the other options are really good already. Did I watch TI? I've watched a tiny bit. I didn't watch any today. Today was some good games here, right? Like elimination games, all elimination games today. That's always fun. It's always exciting. I can race or not. Happy trading my 2/2 for 4 free flying. They don't have diplomatic relations. That would be nasty. 10 damage. Plus relic. Yeah, if they have relations, I'd probably lose. Even just a plunge. We didn't see plunge game 1 or relations though. We did see cut propulsion. Alright, they have options because they didn't start by sacking the relic. That's probably a bad sign for me if they didn't just snap sack the relic. That's really freaking good in that spot. Blow out. I need a technician into something. I do have one, two. One is at the bottom. I have a scrapper. I have a bolt. It says reach to, just blocks. I'm at 9. That's 9 to craft. Trying to remember what I have besides bolt and the 1-2. I have an honor. Wondering if it's worth it to play my lands. Other option is killing the 5/5, equipping, saying go. Need to hold the hand. 7, I have 10 lands left. 3 at the bottom. And the 2-1. 21 cards. 7 lands, 14 spells. I hit 1 in 7 time. Not the most relevant cards, but also next turn. I mean, if they kill my Brontar, I lose. If don't kill my Brontar, I still have a use for 6 mana. I haven't played the lands. Tripper. I'm at 9. Can I win if they have removal for Brontar? I have to chump. I go down to 5. Can maybe win. If I had like technician exactly. Two points of damage. 2 points of damage. You also have the relic for it, but you don't know one lot. Well, the 1-drop. I mean, the 1-2 having a chum blocker could change the game. B, if I draw a spell next turn, I have lots to do with my mana, and if I draw the land, I might need like mana number 8. So I think there's a lot of upsides to playing the land, like more than it might look like at first glance. Maybe the fact that I have relic in play made me attacking there like all too bad. Oh yeah, they just get to attack with both. Oh no, never mind. They get to attack to mill me. That's a little risky though. Had Brontar holding the fort. Like clearly they don't have anything for it. So if they break this turn, I probably win. Ah, I guess I have to chum block. The attack was everything. Yeah, that 2-3 attack was super aggressive. Super suspicious. This is worse against burst. Am I dead to burst anyways? 5, 6, 7, 8. I do take one more damage. Also much worse if they have a bolt. Just burst, they would have had to draw it this turn. There's burst, there's relations, they would have played pre-combat. There's bolt. Thing is, like, this thing I can deal with booster plus ace. Hmm. It's gonna be a problem. Alright, I guess I was not winning this game. We saw the 4-7. I'm gonna be on the play warship. Alright, let's find back. Oh, it's just dead on board if they kill the 4-3? Yeah, that's funny. That did not make a ton of sense. For land, huge. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my mana, especially this thing has menace. Yeah. Looks like it's pretty good card. Like a creature or enchantment. Lets me stag the lander, play the MOCS. And it's good with Scrapper. Kind of greedy to bin it, but it's kind of slow card advantage, and I'm trying to out-tempo them right now. I already have like the lane there for a bit of card advantage. Thing is, the skiff might not do that much. I could also draw like some crappy creatures. I think I should just keep. I think it's just like probably nonsense to bin it because I mean maybe worst case it slows me down a bit. The upside's pretty big though. Two, four, two, four. All right, big turn. Big turn. 5/5. Yeah. Yeah, see, I was like, what if I draw a pilot? I'm gonna be pretty happy. Could draw honor. Could draw land banishing lights. Draw mountain cut propulsion. I don't like giving them the extra info, but probably worth it. Almost forgot to sack it right away. These fight sides have been kind of a problem. A little above rate. And I have like a couple cards that are not doing a ton for me right now. Kind of never flooding, almost like I'm the control deck right now. Oh no. Warping. What did we see? Oh, it's Wayfarer. Okay, I only have one artifact at least. Thing that like that had been brutal. Both my creatures. Could have had like Wayfarer too, two lander, that would have been pretty solid. Almost feels like maybe I should have played the Voculus as a free 4. Alright, you also get to crew, that's pretty nice. No, I guess that's solid. Please don't attack. Ten. Better start drawing some technicians. Land Seeker, I just need the power. My Might as well. Play the land. Brace for impact. They're down to free cards. I don't know, I guess I have the vocalist too. Close one. For now. Could swing really fast either way. Might not get to use my lander here. Someone broke into your car, but they only took $2 in your night. That sucks. Was it parked in a sketchy neighborhood or just like they didn't even see anything worth taking? They just like it's weird. Seattle things. Like downtown Seattle. All right. Uh, 7 mana. Wondering if I should surveil first. I kind of want to push some damage. 5, 9. We saw the dragon. And we know the surveil to the top. I think I'm gonna warp first. Okay. This is free, this is free. I could sag the lander, sag the MOCS. Is this tab though? Bye-bye lander, I guess. Yeah, never leave binders of cards in your car, really, if you can avoid to, especially at magic turns and stuff. So many horror stories of people getting their car. Oh man, that's lethal. Wow. There's not a lot of cards that like reach for 5 there. There's really very few cards. That was one of them. Brittle. I love losing to random rare and getting the aggressive GG. Always a pleasure. Damn. I think I could have played it a little slower. It's usually bad to keep a blocker back in these spots. Because if they have removal, I just lose so much tempo and then they can I can like not close out on a race. I mean, they had a lot of cards in hand left. That game was, damn, it was exactly lethal too. Yeah, that's true. I could have kept like, could have tapped the pilot, miss out on 2 damage, and have a free 4 blocker that trades. I give up 2 damage. Probably worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I probably punted, you're right. I played correctly. No, I think I didn't consider that. Like keeping the skip back, I think is not good. Passing up on 2 damage to keep a blocker. How many cards kill me in that spot though? It's like literally, I'm not sure there's another card. 5 damage. I mean, Onslaught just kills me no matter what, right? Godma would not win. Okay, you're being result oriented. You're saying cards that wouldn't even win my opponent the game. Tilting. All right, that does not deserve a timeout, but they're just kind of being an ass and just making stuff up. You're like, yeah, them being at 7 was free for back is better. Like, no reason why, just arbitrary statement. Oh well. That's stuff. We won game 1. Things weren't looking so bad. Either game 2 or free. Yeah, that was probably a bad attack. I got a little carried away. Vocalist? I mean, Vocalist, what's Vocalist gonna do in that spot? Vocalist plus 3 mana? Oh, brutal. We didn't see it either, right? In either of the first 2 games? Or did we see it in game 2? I don't think we saw it. Can't remember. Oh, need to win 9 in a row. Damn, France lost. I lose round 1. Hello, YouTube. Kai Leibovitz. Hello. Hello, hello. Maybe I should just drop and play some Arena Direct. What up? I just lost to brutal spots. I made a sketch attack and got max punished by one of the few cards that could kill me. Modern time. I do have a bunch of decks I want to try in modern. I'm gonna try this. It's probably bad, but could be good. I did not see your last message. Just found out the Necrovid this morning. Thanks for the shout out. I was gonna do a decent write up and share my data if that's something you're interested in, unless you don't want to community the Necro discourse testing for PT. No, I mean any input is interesting. I wasn't blown away by the deck, but I did do okay, and it was solid. It's one league. It's so hard. There's too many decks. There's too many decks. I have a white red lane destruction deck too I build, but that's probably like terrible. I actually have an updated version, I think. Oh no, that's the old version still. Email DM worthy? Up to you. I mean, the best is to just share it in the Discord with everyone. If you want to just share it in my DMs. No, I mean, up to you, I guess, whether you want to share it with more people or just with me. Really, the Discord. Really up to you. I mean, I guess if you think the deck's really good and you have some super insight, you just share it with me for now. But also, if you take the time to do all that and you want to share it with more people, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I should keep playing. I mean, I kind of want to keep playing until I get a second loss because my deck is good. I think it's way more playable than what's currently being represented. I mean, literally no one plays it, so. And I agree, it's a pretty solid deck. Problem is, like, there's so many stuff to try and so many matchups that like, you need to feel like you have something really special, to like invest time in it. And I've played that deck, a decent bit, and it's never felt like it's always felt solid and it's a good deck. But I'm not sure. All right, let's play at least one more because the round's almost up. I'm gonna take a quick break, leave you some trivia. Hopefully that last match doesn't live too long. Hey, Lord Beerus. Lord Beerus says hi. I'll be right back. Necro has really good matchups, really bad ones. I kind of disagree, actually. I think it's pretty well rounded. What would you say are the really good ones, and what would you say are the really bad ones? Kind of disagree. To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of decks in Modern that have polarized matchups. I think a lot of matchups are somewhat even. Most decks. Oh, still not. Wow. Still not. All right. Let's see if we can start a comeback here. Wrong warp card I have. Man, my game was really good last. Girl was really good in that third game too. A little disheartening to lose that one. Let's open and play like good curve and 3 different rares. Pretty solid as well. Best 2-drop in the format. Damn, I discarded planes when I had the wharf made as a. I drew like 2 mountains, no planes. Hey, mm, all right, let's give up old mana efficiency. That over sacking a lander. Interesting. Like kind of a bad play. Maybe I use Banishing Light. This way I can double spell next turn. Play a 4 free. I can MOCS side, put a counter up for a trade. Just counter bouquet too. Opponent, what you got? Hopefully just a Fate Maker. Maybe have a like double spell, that's why they didn't sack Lander. Graph kill. I mean, if you want to graph kill a pilot, it's probably fine, right? Be my guest. Russian. I have Skiff in my deck. I don't have anything great to get back now, though. Hello, Rhino. Bina, I'm sure you couldn't care less, but Finland beat Serbia in the Eurobasket yesterday. They upset Serbia. France lost to Georgia. Like, not that France was a big favorite, but yeah, I mean, if you care about sports. Jace Dems, I saw you were in the YouTube chat the other day, no? Thanks for the resub. Packers Lions today. Ah. Yeah, I saw the NFL season's restarted. Let's see. Let's save Banishing Light for now. Should have maybe just played the booster too. Oh, I have the sweeper too. Oh, that looked like a lot of good cards to the bottom though. I saw a lot of spells. Also, the counter would have been nice on Ace was Trooper. Alright, 7 mana. Card's not at its best in like a random Sultai deck. Four, five, six, seven. They can pump twice. That's 9. I can attack for 5. Attack for 6. Turn that on. They go down to 9. Next turn, I turn that on. And I have 5, 8, 10. All right, let's see if I lose to. It'd be funny if I just lost to the same rare. I don't have the most amazing decks so far. Some really good cards, some kind of filler cards. Okay. That's really nasty. Still have a 2-turn clock. Thing's 9. All right, opponent. Let's see it. They have 3 cards in hand. Have 5 points of damage in the air. So they need removal, a reach creature, 9 power. They have pretty good hand-eye coordination. Not the most athletic guy though. If you have neither eyes nor hands, your hand-eye coordination would be perfect. Alright, they're digging. Oh. Wait, is that, did they choose? I choose, right? Alright. Worm would be lethal. Is that lethal? Wow. Dude, it's like brutal. Thought I played that game well and did what I could. Given the circumstances, should probably just scoop. There's a trigger on the stack. Oh well. Hmm. I like the cards I have. $101K viewers. Oh yeah, it's the elimination games. Tundra versus Team Liquid. Looks like Team Liquid's winning. All right, great hands. Great hand on the play. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, Liquids are losing? They're up 2K now. Did I got the symbols wrong? They just got outdrafted. Got it. Yeah, I was thinking, because on Arena you don't see the alt arts, right? In the draft. Don't really want to lose my technician. Let's attack first, because they might just depressurize. No. Mountain? It is a guaranteed lane drop. Not even, right? Probably not worth keeping. Could just play the ace first. Am I in a rush? Probably not in a rush. I don't want to banish the scroll. No, too inefficient. Could have split my eggs here against the pressurize, but we know they don't have the pressurize. I don't hate it. I mean, if they don't have a sweeper, I'll run them over. Also gives me something to do if they play like a big blocker. I can go banishing light plus add a creature. Yeah, maybe I should have split. Puts on top. Definitely punished for not splitting here. They are stuck on land. Skiff. All right, let's play the technician instead of skiff. Kind of nicely set up for the mid game. Espresso intense, so you think they're Italian? Okay. Starting to close bads.
Yellow hot Macron.
Monolith, thanks for the resub. Macron is my favorite. Nothing really I want to banish. He does crawl. Could trooper put the counter on technician. Offer trades. Get a 1-1, get my technician in the yards. It's not super exciting. I will say. Is it too late to get rid of the scroll? Doesn't seem like I'm gonna kill them anytime soon. It makes them 1 mana off from using engineer. Like making a 2/2 here. Somewhat unexciting. The 2/1's kind of owning me. I think killing the engineer is better than killing the scroll. I don't know, I think killing the scroll slows them down a lot. And I have other ways to kill the engineer. Kind of disagree. We know they're stuck on lands. I mean, making a 2/2 is not bad with skiff. It turns on the skiff really fast. But slowing them down seems kind of key as well. Could have like made a 2/2 and just used Banishing Light on the Mona East next turn too. That might have been okay. Brontar. Alright, let's play Big Dummy, especially with Skiff in hands. Let's see if we can get out of the mess. What did beat me with last turn? The Frider. That'd be good again. Maybe I should have skiffed to play around the Frider. And skiff next turn. Then if I draw a land or hit a land, I get to skiff plus Intimidator for a double trigger. Pretty strong. That is not a Frider. Good for me. Yeah. Damn, just needed a land. Do you turn it on right away? Do you maybe wait? Send the Brontan to resurrect it. I don't love it. I feel like I'm not. I get rid of like these two. They get a token. I get a deck. I like bringing back Technician. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot to leave it on 9. We could have Rupture. Hello, Vooz. Non-spacecraft creature. Would they bounce the 1/1 token and Bruntar? Hmm. Let's see. Okay, pretty good. Might just get rid of the Friday, honestly, just YOLO. Just so much damage. It's got to be at least reasonable. Or is it just lethal? Probably not. Alright, opponent, let's see it. Let's see what you got. Sweeper would be kind of brutal. They get back their stupid artifact too. Yes, does it bounce? It's just creatures, right? Not permanents. Return up to 2 target non-spacecraft creatures to their owner's hand. Oh, you can't even warp from exile. Oh, true. Damn, is it no worth to kill my stalker at this point? What are you even hoping to draw? The pressurize? Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, maybe that was the right play. Try and high roll the pressurize. I'd have watery grave. Fancy. A little rare in my mana base, don't mind me. It looks like they were passing priority for a second. The Stinger. Definitely could say go here. Play a removal spell. If they play a big creature, I'm gonna wish I'd just said go and use cut propulsion. Not a ton of artifact in 5-color decks. Not as much as in straight blue black. The Legacy, jeez. Okay. All right, let's play a slower game, I guess. The Legacy. I mean, a lot of time you just have to discard your one artifact. If you need your lands, you probably have powerful cards. I mean, it's just not. It's a great card, but if it's costing you like, if keeping it in hand's costing you a full card, it's not great trades. No, no, I don't want getting aggressive. Getting goods. I wanted to play a slow game. Oh, they might have like Embrace Oblivion or something. Well, no, I guess Embrace Oblivion they would have targeted Dagon. All right, let's see. Do you need the card advantage? That's probably step one. I think I'm never not using this. And I guess there's... I'll attack first. Not run into the pressurize right away. Yeah. Terrible, yeah, that's not good. I might be joining you soon. Alright, it's not desperate yet though. I just feel like I never open a bad seal in this format. It's like 1 in 5 at most. I feel like I've had a bad sealed. Maybe even less than that. Probably the best pool I've opened in 40 something sealed deck of this format. And 0-2, I'm pretty depressed right now. Well, yeah, you'll feel better in like an hour or like tomorrow. Ups and downs. Ups and downs of a pro Magic player. I'll take a look in a sec. I really needed to hit land, obviously, last turn. Alright, they only have one thread left. Okay, we're chilling. I don't know, Booze. I don't know what the plan is. I might treat myself to a short stream and go shoot some hoops. Weather was really nice today. Is Stalker my worst card somehow? Maybe a Land Seeker? I have 2 removal spells, and I can get it back with the Skiff. I mean, I have basically infinite value. What if they kill... Let's say they kill my Technician. Stalker kind of loses value a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Skiff next turn. I already have a Land Seeker in the yard, though. I'm gonna discard that. Could have discarded lands. Kind of greedy to discard lands. Oh, double beetle. Alright, I'm gonna discard land. You just tell me next time that you have 2 beetles. Kavu Landseeker still lets me play the Skiff. Oh yeah, I guess I could never discard the Landseeker. That would be like absolutely atrocious. Am I willing to Banishing Light a beetle? No, I need to keep removal mana up. Actually, because if they have Beckoner, I get wrecked. They have 2 cards left. So I need to probably banish the Super Voids. But that's on my turn, and I can't go down to 1. Wait, why did it tap their mana like that? Oh no, they have... Alright, I'm just gonna kill a beetle in response. Not ideal. I could block here. I'll lose the Skiff. Yeah. Kind of a sick game, honestly. And they have the Fade Maker to make Beetle lethal next turn. Think I'm cooked. I guess the Stalker is pretty nice. So I can banish the 2/1 flying, block the beetle, lose my creature. That's not winning. So I have to cast the Skiff. And I can either bring back Stalker or Technician. Bring back Stalker, take the 2/1. They pump the beetle, I block. I lose my Land Seeker. I keep the 2 free. I'll still have Vanishing Light in hand. I mean, it doesn't feel like I have much of a choice. Doesn't feel like I have much of a choice. Oh my god. That's bad. Yeah. Could be relevant too, is all these technicians and obviously finning the deck and whatnot. Yeah, that was not great. Oh man. Such a silly mistake. Also tilting because I'll never know, like, I'll never know if it ends up mattering or how much it ends up mattering. If I draw planes, you know it's to punish. Oof, that was a good follow-up. Just 7 mana. And they topped. That's GG anyways. I don't think that extra planes was doing much for me. I guess I'll play it out. Even though I guess I should keep the land because of MOCS. Yeah, obviously I was getting a plains, not a mountain, so I don't think I really have a note. Oh, that card when I'm at 2 and they're at 18, literally unbeatable. All right, cats. I don't think I have it in me to keep going this weekend. I think I'm just gonna call this stream and either go play some basketball or go test some modern. I will maybe do some arena direct tomorrow. Probably runs, and I have a bunch of modern decks I want to try. I want to try because I don't want to waste my teammates' time with that deck. And I want to try. I don't know if I have it built here on Bob or on the other account. I want to try a White Red Prison. It's like all like Cleansing Wildfire, Geomancer's Gambit, the Dragon, White Orchid Phantom, and stuff. It's probably just awful, but so I think that's made a plan for this week. I'm off to play some Grixis Reanimator for the first time in paper this morning. Good luck. That deck did really well. I've not been impressed playing against that deck. I felt like it's really almost underpowered for Modern. Maybe I've played decks that are good against it specifically, but I know it was really popular at some point and doing quite well. That has not impressed me. Feels like a medical. Well, you said that about Necro. I don't know if you answered. You said Necro is kind of like polarized matchup. What's the good meta for Grixis? Yeah, that's fair. If you have, I do tend to play Rest in Peace in my main decks, which is probably pretty good against that deck. Yeah, probably as everyone has Graveyard Hate. My updated list of this deck actually has like 4 Lantern in the main. Graveyard Hate is almost like interaction in Modern these days. It's like legit like main decking removal spells. It used to be like a third of the decks, half the deck relied on the graveyard. Now it's literally every deck. There's like one deck in the top 10 that's, let's see. I think there's like one deck in the top 10 most played that doesn't care about their graveyards. Like Neoform maybe. Graveyard, 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 graveyard. Even Titan now like plays Scapeshift. Graveyard. This one, depending if you have Overlord, Affinity, I guess. The prize deck usually plays Emery, I think. And against Subtomio flipped. The main zoo has Flage. Yeah, arguably all 10 decks in the top 10 most played care about their graveyard. Affinity probably not. Most Affinity lists don't play And then if you go down the list, it's like just Neobrand, right? Esper, they usually run Overlord still. It depends. There's like, oh yeah, this Overlord and Emperor. Like some Graveyard Hate can backfire against lists with Sketch for most and stuff. But yeah, sorry about the short stream. It's a variance of the weekend streams. Sometimes it's like 10-hour stream. Sometimes it's 5, 6. Sometimes it's 2. I'll raid Caleb. Caleb's going. I'll raid Oath. Show some love to the smaller streamers. Oath is a really good player. He qualified for a bunch of Pro Tours. He likes to build blue decks too. Oh, look at your pool. Sorry. Yeah, but you shared a Twitter link. We don't do Twitter links over here. Double Engineer. Blast, Shieldmates. Did you just get color screwed? Grab Ship, Sweeper. I mean, you can't even really get colors. Yeah, you could get really unlucky with your Swamp. Why are you playing 3 Swamps? Isn't that like a 1 Swamp deck? Oh, you have Rupture. Sorry. Rupture is double black. Do you have any mill? Tiny bit of... I was gonna say maybe you just play 2 Swamps. Because you have so much fixing. And you do have double green, double blue. Damn Uro. Yeah, I mean... It's obscenely powerful. You can also see, like, you can just have mana issues or have kind of awkward draws. I was wondering if somehow you got greedy and should have done straight blue-black. But it looks like your blue-black cards kind of suck. You have literally nothing in blue-black. Yeah. Game 2 of round 1, I kept Island, Relic, on the draw. Discarded 2 cards to the end sides game for a run test of a disaster for a Hull Carver. Riz green white ground creature deck and never do so well. Disaster probably wins the round. I think I should have played any random creature in the 2-mana super over the graph ship just to have more consistency. I don't think I'm ever cutting graph ship from my deck with 2 worms. Nah, dudes. With 2 worms? Like all the high green power creatures you have? I'd literally rather cut a graph kill, I think. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, the power is through the roof. But I can see how you can get unlucky with that deck. I don't think you can ever say, like, a free color deck, a free plus color deck is the best. I'm sure you've opened better pools. Like, I think any straight blue-black deck, just, it would be interesting to see, like, I feel like a deck like that can never be a 10 out of 10. Just because you can have the same power level almost and be 2 color, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know where going up, having to play a third color, like maybe no matter how good it looks, maybe it's capped at an 8 out of 10 or whatever, you know? Like, obviously it's impossible to know all that stuff, but that's why, like, it always rubs me the wrong way when people will say that, and I'm like, I think it was Seth, like last PT or something. He's like, "Oh, best deck I've ever opened in this format, or best draft I've ever had." And his power level was through the roof, but he was free color, was not the greatest fixing. I'm like, have you ever heard of color screw, Seth? Like, like, I don't care how good your deck is, like, that can't be the best deck you've ever drafted if your like free color was not perfect mana. But yeah, obviously I'd be pretty happy with that pool. I think my deck yesterday was probably better than that though. If I had to pick. Like also Uro's not as good in this. I mean it's still great, I'm sure, but it's not as good in a deck like that. But yeah. That's pretty sick deck. Alright, is Oath still on? Hey, if you like all the control decks I like to play and stuff, you might enjoy Oath stream. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you later. Take care and good luck if you're still playing.